At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football. And the Golden Gophers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found it.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They punt it away on 4th down. So Minnesota's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get with.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your mates.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gordon. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down. 31 yards. Second 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 down. 31 yar
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Floats it out in space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Makes the grab, it's Poe. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On the move, it's Poe. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jackson will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking for a physical attack with the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Poe. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. A low-line drive and not his best work. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Gophers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. The sure hands, it's Hayes. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for room. It's Poe. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jackson will throw. Got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger to an easy completion.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Plows through the defense. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the toss. Makes his man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man on the outside. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Steamrolls his way ahead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the shotgun, the inside give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Gordon.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Jackson will throw. Fires to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Zings it complete to the right. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Good presence of mind by the quarterback there to not panic when the ball went on the ground and able to get it back.
I would just like to see better ball security reads from the quarterback, too. You know, you got to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. It doesn't matter. You're looking downfield. You know you're going to have guys around you trying to swat away at the football. You got to keep 2 points of pressure at minimum on that ball, and the quarterback lucky to fall on that one.
That's reeled in. It's Murray. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking left. It's caught. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lobs one high down the left side. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Using his legs, it's Gage. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Safe completion on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Give to the running back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Quarterback making checks. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Rivers. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And they swarm him under. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. And the defense makes a... Sacking it back at the 10.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.